Rockford Public Schools considers more than $1 million in raises for non-bargaining employees Tuesday night. District leaders say the raises are designed to help retain staff, but it comes as some teachers question whether the district is prioritizing the right ideas. WIFR's Miriam Niesmeyer attended the school board meeting and talks with the Rockford Education Association about its concerns.
As the board approved the proposal, Rockford Education Association leaders say they're frustrated with the timing of these raises. They question whether their teachers are being taken seriously after educators went more than a year without a contract. The district approved more than $1 million in raises for non-bargaining staff. That includes administrators and leadership roles.
When the REA is still fighting for what was agreed to and compensation owed to them, and we're not getting it, and then we see this.
Rockford Education Association leaders say the timing of this proposal has them frustrated. Some say agreements haven't been followed through, even after contract negotiations lasted more than a year.
This contract's not even printed yet, and they're already denying language at the table, but they can turn and give all kinds of people in this building lots of money.
District documents show many of the positions included in the raises are administrative, including principals, directors, and executive roles.
It's not that the staff doesn't recognize the hard work that those non-bargaining members contribute and participate and provide for our students in the district. It's just difficult that what it feels like to us and how it's interpreted as bargaining members is that what we do isn't as valued.
In a statement to WIFR, School Board President Paul Carpenter says this is part of a routine process and says teachers receive pay increases through union contracts. Like most employers, RPS annually reviews salaries for our employees. Employees with our bargaining partners receive annual salary increases pursuant to their collective bargaining agreements. The raises for non-bargaining staff will take effect July 1st, 2026.
Miriam, thank you. The next school board meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, May 5th. Rockford's